Have you ever traveled to another country and needed to change your money? You may have noticed that $1, €1, or €1 is not always worth the same amount in another country's currency. That difference in value is called the exchange rate. In this video, we will explain what an exchange rate is, why it changes, how it affects everyday life, and why it matters for the economy. An exchange rate is simply the price of one currency compared to another. For example, if $1 equals 4 Malaysian ringgit, that is the exchange rate between those two currencies. It tells you how much of one currency you need to buy another. Exchange rates are important because they make it possible for countries to trade, travel, and invest across borders. So, why do exchange rates change? One reason is supply and demand. If many people want US dollars, perhaps to buy American products or invest in the United States, the value of the dollar goes up compared to other currencies. On the other hand, if fewer people want dollars, its value falls. Interest rates also play a role. If a country offers higher interest rates, investors may move their money there to earn more, which increases demand for that currency. Inflation matters too. Countries with low inflation usually have stronger currencies, while high inflation often weakens a currency. Political stability and economic strength are other key factors. Investors prefer currencies from countries that are safe and stable. Exchange rates affect daily life more than many people realize. If your country's currency gets weaker, imported goods become more expensive. That means things like electronics, fuel, or cars from abroad may cost more. But exports, the goods your country sells to others, become cheaper for foreign buyers, which can help local businesses. On the other hand, if your currency gets stronger, imported products become cheaper, which is good for consumers. But exports become more expensive for other countries, which may hurt local producers. There are also two main systems of exchange rates. Some countries have floating exchange rates, which means the value changes based on supply and demand in the global market. Others use fixed exchange rates, where the government or central bank sets the value of the currency, often tying it to the US dollar or another stable currency. To sum it all up, an exchange rate is the value of one currency compared to another. It changes based on factors like supply and demand, inflation, interest rates, and political stability. A weaker currency makes imports more expensive but helps exports, while a stronger currency makes imports cheaper but can hurt exporters. Exchange rates affect travel, shopping, business, and investment, which is why they are such an important part of the global economy. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this explanation, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more simple breakdowns of big economic ideas.